Hello YouTube and welcome to GrunfWorks Plays Naval Action Legends, and today we are fighting the Battle of Leogain 2, where I will be sporting a Cerberus. And this wonderful beast is actually armed with 28 long, I believe it's 6-pounders. Because I haven't yet gotten to the point to unlock the 9-pounders or the 12-pounder carronades, or 18-pounder carronades. So, yes, I will be featuring 6-pounder longs, and I'm playing as always on the side of Great Britain, and we will be fighting, I have no bloody clue whom. But the ship roster is Cerberus, Snows, Navy Brigs, and a couple others. So, yeah, Renomii, Cerberus, Snow, and 3 Navy Brigs versus Renomii, Cerberus, Cerberus, and Mercury. So it's a little bit asymmetrical fight, but it will be quite fun. The plan, or the battle plan for today, is we capture the first circle, and followed by going hard to port and then just kicking the living bananas out of the enemy team. Yes. And I'm joined here by Dream, by De Reuter, and a couple more. Yeah, 10 out of 10 would zerg again, says Dream. Oh well, fair enough, I guess. And the idea said that we would focus the Renomii, which is Mr. Prozac. I guess he's very calm. Huh. Yeah, anyway. Yes. Okay. Let's see. We are sailing towards the circle, and like I said, I'm joined by Dream, Greenskin, and one other, plus the 2 NPCs. Yeah, and the Reuter said that he has longs, and well, I have the same, so no worries there. I'm pretty sure that soon enough I will be able to unlock the 18-pounder carronades at least, and then at some point I hope for the 32s, because that will be just fun. Okay, starting to cap this point A, and it seems that they are capping the point B, so yeah. 2 ways of winning the fight, and one is sink all the opponents, another one is capture the points and let the points expire. Okay, now we go for the Renomii. Hard to port. Wind is not 100% exactly at our side, but I can at least see the Renomii. Yeah, so the players are Greenskin, De Reuter, and Dream. I'm doing this, by the way, post-commentary, and I must say, I really enjoy this fight. So, guys, I will definitely sail with you again. I'm trying to keep it spoiler-free because, yeah, well, I'm not gonna say what was the outcome. Oh, beautiful shot. I need to make this as a title shot for the episode. Look at that. And it seems it's a pretty big fight, so yeah. It takes a little bit until we get close to the enemy, but... By the way, guys, as I'm recording this, I have noticed that... let's talk a little bit news in terms of Naval Action Legends. I have noticed that on the top tabs that now we have events, meaning that you can participate in events and hopefully earn gold, which will unlock you some special ships. I believe I have seen Pickle, Pirate Frigate, and whoa, that last ship I don't recall. It's a Dutch ship. I think it's fourth rate. So yeah, so those three can be unlocked using the gold points, and those gold point or gold currency you can accumulate by playing the fights for the event at this time. So okay, turning hard to port, going a little bit against the wind, and I'm hoping that I will intercept the Cerberus and the Renomii. So I'm tacking into the wind. And the key, guys, here in this game is communication. You need to clearly communicate your goals, stick to them, because it takes a while until you start executing on your strategy, and then, only then can you actually start, communicate them with your teammates, make sure that the target is clear, and then just continue with it. Yeah, since the Renomii has the carronades, we don't want her to get too close. I'm just switching between the firing modes. I'm trying to keep her on unlocked sector focus auto. Fire. 10 to the hull, 1 to the sail, 2 to the crew. Not too shabby. And I am planning to take actually a hard to starboard here. Notifying everybody that I'm tacking again to fire another broadside. Fire. Nice. And that's another 10 to the hull. Yeah, as you can see here, since I'm using these 6-pounders, it's not the most potent cannonballs that Cerberus can pack, but by the time you get anything other serious, yeah, it's already time to get the Renomii, so fire. And the Renomii is also a little bit troublesome because it has angled hull, so that means once you actually start firing, it's actually very, very hard to penetrate at longer ranges, because the cannonballs just bounce off of its hull. The best way to fight Renomii is up close and personal with carronades, and then just at the 90-degree angle, I mean. But that's, I guess, is just general, but it applies for the Renomii more than others, I would say. Maybe for the Belt Pool would be the same situation, but I haven't actually seen Belt Pool in the roster for the Naval Action Legends. Yeah. Okay, he's coming up close and he has got me here. What? Oh, this guy interfered with my plans. Well, that sucks. This is also, guys, why you shouldn't be in the gun view. I'm just saying to everybody to stick together, because, well, that's how we do make the magic happen. And I am guiding him towards my fleet. I'm bringing him, and so that everybody can fire on him. And there's a Cerberus. Enemy Cerberus. Okay, fire. Well, let's see if we can score some hits. And ooh, on that side, on the other hand, oh, barbecue time, damn it. I have a fire. Fire! Speaking of which, fire. Now this is a wood chipper extraordinaire. Turning hard to starboard to get ourselves out of this woodlock. We are facing 2 enemy ships. The good thing about it is that actually they are beside each other, so this Mercury is partially shielding me from the fire from the Renomii. Oh, come on, move it! I'm sorry, but you are in the way. Fire. Wow. I managed to miss all of those, especially now when I'm turning towards the Renomii. Oh boy. Yeah, well, we have a fire. That's something that we need to deal with first. Let's shoot the Renomii a little bit at least. Fire. Well, 2 to the sails. Hardly worth the effort. Hard to starboard. Okay, we have their enemy Mercury, whom we might want to fire upon. Okay, come on, put out that fire, will you? The Reuter is being fired by this enemy brig, or enemy Mercury. Maybe I should take care of the Mercury. They are taking it down pretty nicely, so... Fire. While we are watching over there, we might as well, you know, use to shoot targets of opportunity. Well, this Mercury's gotta go, and it's also a player, so... Come on, give me a target. Not at this range, though. There are 2 Spanish ships versus 3 of us, but they're keeping the distance, so that's the problem. Let's see if we can lay down some groundwork. Fire! Some good shots. 10 to the hull. Not too shabby. They're going towards our capture point. Well, we're not gonna be allowing that. Let's take down this Mercury. It also suffered a rigging shock because its bowsprit, because of the ramming, his bowsprit broke. So that's definitely something that we're gonna use to our advantage. Okay, getting ready to fire. By the time he turns, he'll be broadsided nicely. Fire! There we go. Hull shock crew. Perfect. Take him down, boys. And then we have the Renomii over there. Well, that will be a nice fight, now won't it? Come on, reload. Renomii is going towards us. Okay, hard to starboard because I do want to give him a broadside and then catch the Renomii. Okay, time to fire. Fire! At this point blank range, it's bye-bye Mercury. Perfect, that takes care of Mercury. And who's our next contestant? Oh, Prozac! The chill guy. Okay, so I'm thinking hard to port, yes. Turn my sails into the wind configuration. Make sure that we turn, and the moment we turn, I'm gonna fire broadside towards this guy. Sector focus 250, fire. And I think I've managed to set him on fire. Beautiful. And he is sailing right into my fleet. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, is it only the Renomii that we have to fight, or is there another combatant? Nope. Okay, well, Renomii it is. Oh, that guy's still alive. Well, let's help him. Fire. Yeah, well, that's one down. And then we have another Mercury and the Renomii. Renomii is already on fire, while Mercury, I haven't seen how is he holding up. He is still on fire. Okay, let's go a little bit further downwind to catch some speed. We might as well take down that Cerberus. Fire. Or at least start working towards it. Oh, this one is gonna ram us. I hope not. Nope. That's okay. Perfect. Mercury. Fire. I figured I might as well, chain shoot them while they're aligned. Getting back to ball ammunition. Oh, look at this guy. He dared. Might as well. And fire. Nine to the hull. Okay. Now the question is, should we be fighting the Cerberus or should we take the other part of the team? I'm just saying to my teammates that they don't go where a lot of them are, to just basically draw the enemy towards our guys. Okay, and aiming for the waterline. And fire. Perfect. Now let's go sing these guys. I think I've softened up the Cerberus, but it's one-on-one engagement, which means we will both take similar amount of damage. and I don't want that. I want us to be in a little bit more favorable position, so I'm actually going towards engaging Renomii and the Mercury. And as you can see, Mercury is coming around, which is great. Welcome. Might as well take that Cerberus. Fire. Okay, we have you, Sunshine. Perfect. Come on, come on. Yeah, the Reuter told me one good broadside from me and the Renomii is done. But I think this guy is actually closer. Fire. Some good shots. Where is the Renomii now? Yeah, Renomii is far. The question is, do I really want to chase down Renomii or take out the Mercury? Yeah, let's take the Renomii first. We have to sail his fleet. You know what they say, strength in numbers. Yeah, Renomii is almost gone. It's about to sink, I think. The Reuter is doing so-so. Oh, there's the Renomii. Righto. Fire. He turned around and decided to fight. That's beautiful. I always appreciate an honorable man. Yeah, now the Renomii is gone and it's gonna sink, so might as well move away from it. Let's go sink the Mercury. Okay, there's the Mercury. Let's take him. And on the Mercury we want to focus his port side. I have to obviously keep a lookout on my relative bearing towards those two ships. Well, some fire, any damage we do towards the Mercury is good damage. Oh, and Cerberus is turning around. Good. I'm still trying to figure out if it's a player, and my rudder is busted. So it's very hard for me to turn. Okay, if it's exchange of broadsides what you want, fire. 12 to the hull, 3 to the cannon, 2 to the crew. Beautiful. That Mercury is running. Well, I think our navy brig will be able to catch up. My rudder is actually damaged now, so it's not completely destroyed, which is good. Ah, there's the Mercury turning around. Perfect. And the navy brig is in the line of fire, but he is closer, so I guess that will have to do. Nothing I can do from this angle. Okay, hard to starboard then. Yeah, that Mercury is successfully hiding behind that behind our navy brig, but sooner rather than later he's gonna uncover and fire. 5 to the hull, 2 to the crew. Good. Now let's turn hard to port, or starboard, sorry, and finish off the Mercury. I hope. Okay, and ready, aim, fire. 10 to the hull. Very decent. I'm overall pretty happy with that one. And at this point I have sent the Reuter to actually go and cap their point, because they were leading us by the point count, and that means that they could actually win, although we are winning, you know, the fight. We might still lose the match, so... These two guys are in the boarding action. I might as well take a little bit off of the Mercury fire. Okay, I think Greenskin has got it. Let's take another broadside just in case. I'm hitting his port side, so even if he wins, he should sink. Fire. And sorry, once again. Fire. Seven to the hull, 3 to the cannon, 2 to the crew. Perfect. I think it's time that we go and take the final enemy. Perfect. One more to go. Now I'm saying here to everybody, let's go to the circle to ensure the victory, because I think that is where the final battle shall be played. However, you never know. I'm pretty damaged, but I'm still alive, and we have one more Cerberus who has completely busted port armor, so that's something we definitely need to exploit. Fire. I know that I will most likely miss, but even if I hit a single cannonball, it will be a good job. And I'm thinking by sailing here I will force him to come to us. Fire. Oh, we have 2 Spanish players, not 1. Sorry. 2 enemy ships to go down. I'm basically calling Greenskin to come here and not be a hero, rather than to come and join us, because then we will make our stand together. We are capping the point, so if we don't win this fight by the military victory, by sinking everybody else, we will win it by the points. So, yeah. We are holding 2 points and we are at 640, so 64%. Okay, let's see whom do we fight now. We have 2 Cerberuses. Oh no, that's the Cerberus and the other one is our Navy brig trying to attack it. Okay, fair enough. Ow, 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 ow. Well, that hurt. Fire. Which reminded me, the last special ship is Ingemarland. Yes. Now let's take... Oh, his starboard armor is completely down. Ho ho ho, you don't say. Might as well use that information. Idea is that I will gonna sail past him, hard to port, and then fire all of my guns at once and go into space. Or at least, though, that's what the song says. Now, okay. Yes, taking a little bit of damage, but he has used his guns now. So it's gonna take until he reloads. But I'm aiming the other side anyway, so... might as well fire here. Fire! Sadly, at this range, I wish I had carronades. Okay. Let's see, if I turn hard to port... Okay, I'm gonna cut him off. Okay, I've slowed down a little bit just to make sure that we sandwich him. Come on. Oh no, you will not board me, sorry. Okay, fire from the rear and fire. That worked. He is almost dead, but I'm not holding up too good of either, so might as well be very careful how I approach this. Ah, he's passing over. Perfect. Now hard to starboard, level off, and then fire. Okay, and let's line up the shot. And fire before fire. Okay, well, we took 1 damage to friendly, but at least we have completely incapacitated the enemy Cerberus. That's 1 more down for the count. Just one more to go. Hard to port. Now where is that enemy? Oh, he's coming towards us. I always appreciate the enemy who chooses to fight. Oh well. What's his health state? Well, doable, I would say. But at this point we are so close to the victory and I'm pretty low, so I was thinking that we might actually kite him. Hard to port. Let's see if I can take him at range. Nah. Not really, he's a little bit too far now. I think I'm just gonna go for B and let if I capture B, then the tickets will expire very rapidly. Almost there. And we are currently at 874, so sooner rather than later our tickets will expire and we will be proclaiming a ticket victory. But this kiting is not really my style. I prefer a straight up fight and, you know, show me what you got and just kick it. But we had lots of kills, so there's a lot at stake here as well. And besides, for all intents and purposes, I'm gonna go and cap him. Okay, crossing the threshold. Yeah, I definitely think that this will be a point victory rather than sinking victory, but I'm okay with that. Going against that ship with this amount of armor and structure would definitely result in my premature death, so no point on doing that. Okay. By the way, guys, we're coming towards the end of the video. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for watching. Like if you like Naval Action Legends, join us on our Discord server if you want to play with us, and also support me on Patreon if you think that this content is cool, you would like to see more. If you choose to, you know, support me, I would be very grateful. Okay, and with that thing, we will be hopefully drawing this fight to a close. Oh, still some hits even from at this range. 970. Yeah, well, anyway, that will be it for this episode. Like if you like, we will win in approximately 10 seconds. Hit subscribe for more action, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off after a victorious battle.